Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Sweet Views, and we are just continuing where we left off. So we are on the hunt for Urabe with Mitarashi in Mitarashi's route. There you go. Anyway, once we'd finally finished eating, we headed to Alice Cart, the attraction closest to the restaurant. We were here just a few days ago, but it already feels kind of nostalgic, you know? Well, it was quite an adventure. What should we do now? The beads were a bust, so we're all out of clues. Whoa, what the hell? Okay, no, that... Sorry, my thing was just being really weird. Anyway. Oh, look! There's a piglet near the entrance. Great. Let's go see if he can tell us anything. We walked over to the piglet, and the piglet looked up as we approached, confused. Hey, you know where Urabe went? It shrugged. He has long hair and looks very serene. He has this crystal ball with him, and he looks kind of like, a wizard. I'm sorry if you can hear my dishwasher, by the way. Have you seen anybody like that lately? The piglet just shook his head. Damn, he doesn't know anything. Yeah, it seems like, although even if he did, Hogstein might have ordered him not to say anything. You got a point there. Well, we can't trust the piglets. We'll just have to figure it out on our own. Disappointed, we turned to leave the attraction.
Oink! Have you found what you were looking for?
What? That voice. Where are you bastard? Nearby, we spotted one of the Hogstein statues.
Oink! So you lied to me about being sick, and now you're off traipsing around through my park. Unacceptable!
Give me a break. Where the hell have you got Urabe? We found his beads in front of your damn castle, so we know you've got him.
Ah, yes. Well, Kimimaro Urabe did indeed visit me yesterday. He was, get this, trying to get me to stop the game and release all of you.
Really? Then he was on our side. Then you do have him. Where?
Well, to be honest, I was just gonna use him as a hostage, but then I realized you guys had snuck in here. So I changed my plans. Go find him! Oink, oink, oink. You've got until midnight. If you can't find him by then, I'll blow up the attraction and Kimimaro Urabe.
What?
I'm so excited to get 2 games at once today.
That was a long so we had to hold it. Before we could protest, he'd hung up. Damn it! Another game? And with Urabe's life on the line. We don't have time to sit around moping then. Let's get moving. Huh? What is it? Just as we turned to leave, the piglet tried to stop us. What? We're busy. Can't it wait? No, if he's trying to stop us, it must be something important. Wait, I don't think he'd try and stop us unless it was important. Maybe he wants to help us. The piglet nodded vigorously. That looks more like don't get it twisted, sister. See? Yeah, I guess you've got a point. Running around is just gonna waste time. Let's see what he's got. Mitarashi folded his arms and frowned, but at least he'd stopped trying to leave. The piglet was trying hard to communicate something, but I couldn't figure out what his gesture meant. Huh? What's that? It's big? No. Maybe he's talking about donuts. Round? The piglet shook his head. World? Country? I think he's trying to tell us about something big. What's the biggest thing here? Oh, maybe he means the whole park. This time the piglet nodded. Oh, okay, good. The whole park. Got it. Seriously? He's somewhere in the park. That's not helping, Pig. Then why don't you just say... Oh, yeah, right. Okay, what about the park? He kept flailing his arms around, but we couldn't understand anything of what he was trying to say. I know he's trying to tell us something about a location here in the park, but... The piglet mimed a miserable sigh, as if it felt bad for not being clearer. You know what? Screw this. Let's just go. We're gonna have better luck by ourselves. No, I think whatever this piglet's trying to tell us is really important. Don't be so impatient. I'm pretty sure whatever he's trying to tell us is really important. I didn't like being harsh, but Mitarashi wasn't thinking clearly. You're right. I'm sorry. I just hate sitting still. I understand how you feel, but Urabe's life is in our hands right now. We can't afford to run off half-cocked. He's like, I never do anything half-cocked. I know. Man, it's a good thing you're here. If it was just me, I would have punched this guy in the face and run off by now. And Urabe would... Anyway, thanks. It's going to take forever to figure out what this piglet is trying to tell us, though. I wish we had something. Anything. Damn it. What is all this supposed to mean? If we don't hurry up, the attraction Urabe's in is going to get blown up. It's like 1 o'clock. Let's chill. Wait. Did you say attraction? Yeah. Don't you remember what Hogstein said? I'll blow up the attraction and Kimimaro Urabe. That's it! That was the hint! I've been so shaken up when he said Urabe might die, I totally overlooked the most important part. Yeah, that's the part he's trying to tell the park and you gesture. Okay, this is the park. This is the center. This is where we are now. Point. Here. Okay! Like, it's not that hard. You can get the... I mean... Huh? What do you mean? Hogstein said he'd blow up the attraction and Urabe. That means he's trapped inside one of the attractions. Oh. That means we can cut down our search locations quite a bit. I really hope you can't hear my dishwasher. Like, it is loud. The piglet nodded encouragingly. So if we can just figure out which attraction it is... He jumped up and down. This is the same gesture as before. Are you telling us which attraction? Jump. Jumping over. Oh, do you mean an attraction we've already finished? Looks like you got it. How the hell did you figure that out? I couldn't have done it without you. Now we've finally got something real to go on. Piglet. Hey, thanks for the help, bro. I get it. If it's an attraction we've already beaten, then it won't interfere with the game the others are playing if Hogstein blows it up. Okay, let's run through the attractions we finished. Well, we visited Bloodstain Hospital, and we're at Alice Cart right now. That just leaves... Samurai Fantasy 7. We both said it at the same time. Let's get moving. We waved goodbye to the piglet and took off at a run. Our destination was the attraction we'd visited on the very first day, Samurai Fantasy 7. That's probably not right. Because there's also the one from... This is the 5th day, so there's 4. And we know it's not Bloodstain Hospital because that shit blew up. And the piglet would make us go into Alice Cart if it was Alice Cart. So yeah, but we've got this one and the other one. So it's probably the other one because we're here, right? When we arrived, we found that the doors to Samurai Fantasy 7 had been shut tight. What's going on? I thought this was the place. It's the other one then. Yeah, I thought so too. There's a piglet over there. Maybe he knows something. But when we asked about Urabe, the piglet just shrugged. So, we were wrong. Did we misinterpret what the piglet was saying? Or had that been just another trick to lure us into Hogstein's trap? Well, we don't have any more clues, and we don't have the time to look everywhere. If the piglet was telling the truth, then there aren't any other attractions we finished. Other attractions? Something felt wrong. This explains the next thing. Hold on a minute. I think... Because I saw this too, and that's where I was like, okay. And then when they came here, I was like, wait, what? And I was like, oh, I see what we're going to do. We're going to get... Hogstein said he was really excited to have 2 games today. Everybody is off playing a game, but Shido said that yesterday they almost didn't make it, so I'm kind of worried. We've got our own things to worry about, though, so we need to save Urabe. He's trapped in one of the attractions we've already finished. Whoops. Wait, no. God damn it. We've been to Alice Cart, and there's not much left of Bloodstained Hospital, but we visited it anyway. So I thought Samurai Fantasy 7 had to be the answer. So why is it wrong? Trapped, and it's yesterday. It's yesterday, because it's the one they went to yesterday. Because I saw yesterday for Explosive Insight. I was like, okay, and then when they said Samurai Fantasy 7, I was like, wait, what? And I was like, oh, it's not going to be here. Otherwise, we wouldn't have that. But that's it. It doesn't have to be you and me that beat the attraction. It just has to have been beaten. Maybe Urabe's at that Moonlight OX thing they did yesterday. I assume that's what the pig was doing when he was doing the big, and he's showing something big, like the big, like, round base thing. Because wasn't the building round? That's what I assumed he was gesturing, but anyway. Of course! Man, that is sneaky. You did good. Glad you're on my side. He grinned and patted my head. It's nice to be appreciated and all, but I feel like he's still treating me like a kid. What's wrong? Why are you giving me that look? I'm fine, it's just, I feel like you always treat me like a kid. He blinked. Oh, well, I guess even a high school student can still be a grown-up lady, huh? He took his hand off my head. He didn't have to stop that part. Wait, what am I thinking? That everybody loves head pats? Anyway, we should get going. Yeah, you're right. To Moonlight OX, to save Urabe. Sorry, I had to take a drink of water. I ate lunch before I recorded this part, so, like, I got food in my mouth. I got, like, crumbs in my teeth. It's gross. Here we are. Yeah, see, okay, see, it's not really round, but it kind of looks roundish, you know? Like not the part that's standing up in the middle, but the little spacey ship part around it. Looks like a flying saw. Anyway. By the time we reached the Moonlight OX attraction, the sun had already gone down. We didn't know the way there, and we'd gotten lost even after going back to the plaza to check the map. It's so pretty! Even though I knew it was just a theme park attraction, the towering spaceship standing in front of the night sky was breathtaking. Wow, I'd kind of forgotten that this place was made for people to have fun. If we weren't fighting for our lives, we'd be having a great time here. As we moved closer, my phone began to ring. Oh, Shido! I thought we couldn't contact anyone during a game. What am I doing? I need to answer it. Hello? I just love. What were you thinking? His voice was so loud and furious, I almost dropped my phone in surprise. Are you completely... Yes, all right. Sorry, I lost my temper. I could hear someone else's voice behind Shido, possibly telling him to calm down. We finished our game and left, but when we got out, Hogstein told us that the two of you were in the middle of a different game. He said you'd snuck back into the park to look for Urabe. Is this true? Yeah, I'm sorry. Ugh, the two of you are insane. And still, you're doing this for a compatriot, so I can't say I'm completely unsympathetic. Where are you right now? We're at Moonlight OX. We think Urabe might be inside. Oh, Moonlight OX, huh? His voice sounded dark. Is something wrong? We had a tough time with that one. If you head inside, keep your guard up. It's not gonna be easy. Let me give you a quick overview. Wait! What? I thought we weren't allowed to contact each other during the games. I made a deal with Hogstein for one phone call. We can't come help, but we can give you some information. Without waiting for my assent, he launched into an explanation of Moonlight OX. The basic game had you pairing up, getting on a small ship, and trying to escape the colony. We would be fighting aliens, and they would be defeated by shooting the jewels on the forehead. They could be defeated. Of course, our ship would have a jewel too, and if that was hit, it'd be game over. You need to pay special attention to the forks. Those decisions are going to determine whether you succeed or fail. Okay, forks, got it. That's all I can really tell you. I hope it helps. I'm sure it will, thanks. We'll handle it from here. Good to hear. And don't push ourselves too hard. We're all rooting for you back here. Shido hung up, and I shut my phone and slipped it back into my pocket. You know, I don't think Mirodashi said anything that whole conversation. I looked over to see him standing completely still, his mouth hanging open as he stared at the rocket. Whoa. Oh, he said W. W? Oh, because he said whoop. Whoop? Wow. That is so awesome. What? His face was slack with awe and delight. This is just spectacular. I mean, it looks like we're really in space, doesn't it? Because of the stars? Oh man, I could just stare at this forever. Wow, he's really into it, isn't he? I had a feeling he liked theme parks already, but jeez, he's not kidding around. Oh man, if we weren't stuck in this stupid game, I could spend all day here. Right? Right? Isn't it awesome? His face was so open and innocent and just genuinely happy that I couldn't help smiling. Sure. Why are you laughing? Well, I was just thinking that you obviously love parks like this. And how cute that is. I laughed again and he blushed bright red. It's not like I like him or anything. There was just this girl that came to the club and kept talking about them and, Hey, stop that. Don't laugh. And don't call me cute. What guy wants to be called cute? I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to tease you or anything. It was a compliment. But he just blushed again, and I let out another burst of laughter. Okay, fine. You got me. I love theme parks. There, I said it. You got a problem with that? He was trying his best to sound serious, but even Mirorashi couldn't make an admission of love for theme parks sound threatening. It's just really embarrassing to be an adult and admit that you like this kiddie stuff. No it's fucking not. Theme parks are awesome. I'm only telling you this because I trust you, alright? Don't you dare tell anyone. Of course, cross my heart. I'm not gonna lie, I'm happy he told me about his parents and this. I feel kinda special. Also, it's not so stupid to like kiddie fucking theme parks. Everybody loves theme parks. I would have liked to make him squirm a little longer, but we had things to do. That was Shido on the phone. He told me a little about this attraction we're about to go into. Wait, he called you? I thought we weren't allowed to do that. I guess he made some kind of a deal with Hogstein. Huh. Well, that's a lucky break. So what'd he tell you? As quickly as I could, I went back over everything. Everything Shido had said. It was so dark I could barely see the piglet waiting at the entrance. With a few gestures, it guided us to a small spaceship. Huh, check it out. This is the real deal right here. We're gonna have to beat this with just the two of us. Shido said they had a pretty tough time. I wonder what's out there. I shivered a little when I remembered that our lives and Urabe's were riding on one mysterious game. What's wrong? You scared? He paused halfway into the spaceship. Yeah, I guess I'm a little scared. During the day, the attraction might have looked fun and inviting, but in the dark... It's okay. I felt his arm wrap around my body and hold me tight. Oh. I'll be here for you, whatever happens. My body began to relax as I listened to his calm voice in my ear. I promise I'll never let you cry. My god, that's... You're like, yeah, but that's gonna make me cry. Why would you say something so nice and sweet to me? Oh my god. Mirorashi. There in his arms, I felt safe. We've only got the two of us, but as long as I'm with him, I think we'll be okay. They were really good, because again, like, normally his type of character, the manly man, the dude, the bro, like, I'm always like, yeah, no. But there was something about him when he does it, like, I'll never make you cry. Like, oh god. Why does that just pull at my heart? Like, shit. Making me like you a lot. Like, did not see that coming. I mean, look, I love him as a character, like I said, but like, you're like, well, I mean, Jesus. Wow. You are a surprising character that I am, like, totally okay romancing. I'm just saying, like, shit. Like, he's good. You're like, damn, like, now you're like, I just want someone to, like, hold me and protect me. Aw. Not all the time. Back off a little. But, like, you know, like, right now it feels nice. Like, Unfortunately, we can't really stay like this forever. With that, he let me go. I had no doubt my entire face was red enough to be a traffic light, but maybe in the dim light he wouldn't see. Or so I hoped. Alright, let's move. We climbed into the spaceship. But just before it began to move, the power for the entire attraction shut off with a whoomp. Damn, it's pitch black. Oh no, did we run out of time? No, we should still have some time left. What the hell's going on? In response, a familiar voice crackled over the PA.
I'm so proud of you that you've come this far. But unfortunately, that's it for today. We'll have to save the fun for tomorrow.
What's gonna happen to Urabe? If you lock us in now, then the time limit's gonna run out.
Oh, don't worry about that. We'll start tomorrow afternoon at the same time as the other game.
Okay, do we ever get to play the 5th and 6th one? Do we ever get to play the other fucking games? It's gonna be cool that we get to play this one, but like I want to play the other ones too, goddammit.
And I'll extend the time limit to 7 p.m. tomorrow. Oink! I'm so generous.
Then the speaker went quiet. So he wants to run both games at the same time. Damn it! I'm getting real tired of him using our lives for entertainment. He let out a frustrated sigh. Well, I guess we're gonna have to spend the night here. Guess this seat is better than nothing. He pulled off his coat and draped it around my shoulders. Oh, thank you. The coat still carried his warmth and a little of his smell. Maybe the darkness was just making my other senses more sensitive, but it felt like he was very close. This is cute, so we have to snuggle all night with him in this little... Oh, dear God. Jeez. My heart's really starting to go at it. Aren't you cold? Nah, I'm good. Alright, no, I'm not. It's pretty chilly out here. Then, I tried to give his coat back, but instead he slipped under it as well. Oh, God. Are we gonna... Oh, like, are we gonna... We're gonna cuddle, CG. He looks like twice our age. This is like... Look, looks like this is our only option. He pulled me close so we were both covered. I could almost hear his heart beating. Oh. We need to keep warm, right? This ought to do it. Our faces were so close. If I moved, they might touch. I could see myself reflected in his eyes. My breath caught in my throat, and he turned his head a little to the side. Huh. Man, this is kind of awkward. I never get flustered like this at work, but... There was something almost boyish about his embarrassment. We could die at any time. Why was I thinking about him like that? It hardly seemed like the right time. There's never a right time. I mean, there's a lot of times where just feeling a little lusty is inappropriate, but it always seems to happen, doesn't it? I mean, I wouldn't know. I don't know, but like, I'm just... In games like this and movies and anything, yeah, like, that guy's really hot. I'm at a funeral. I shouldn't be eyeballing him, but he's really hot. Like, you know, do I have feelings for him? I guess I must. I thought back to when I'd read the word friend in my uncle's text and felt that there was something off about it. I get it now. Mitarashi was more than a friend. He had been for a long time. But we were in the middle of a game. I didn't have time to love, and I didn't want to give him another thing to worry about. I had to do something, though, or I was gonna go crazy. Maybe... Ryusei, What? But it's not. But it is? That's his real name. It's Ryuji. What? Ryusei's my stage name, I guess. My real name is Ryuji. Ryuji... I listened to each syllable as I said it, savoring the feeling. Well, I told you my life story. Might as well tell you my name, too. You didn't have to do that. And knock off the demure act while you're at it. It's been bugging the hell out of me. Yeah, sure thing. That's better. Alright. We got a long day ahead of us tomorrow, so I think we'd better get some sleep. Night, Spacey. It was so warm and safe next to him that I could already feel myself beginning to fall asleep. Good night, Ryuji. That's so cute. He had a secret name we didn't know about. And we can skip this because this is our other thingy. Okay, stage 6. Okay, so this is where we play the game. Okay. I saw the thing and I was like, yeah, we get to play the game. We didn't get to play the 5 game, but we get to play the 4th one, I guess, on day 6, but... Still want to play the other ones, man.
Good morning, more or less. Anyway, time to continue with your game. Have a nice trip.
Hogstein's voice was a rude awakening in more ways than one, as was the realization that we'd slept until noon. Mitarashi lifted himself up from our makeshift bed and stretched. Oh man, did you hear that? My neck is popping like nobody's business. Yeah, my shoulders hurt too. It wasn't surprising, really. The spaceship was hardly comfortable. Besides, it wasn't the most restful sleep. Hard to stay cool when you're sleeping next to somebody like Ryuji. We sure slept in, though. I guess we must have been pretty tired. Well, we did spend all day running around the park, and you ate about 20 pounds of meat. Meat always puts me right to sleep. Hey, and that meat was to help me feel better. And if you're gonna make a crack about my eating habits, lead with that. Stop being so shy. We went over this. Right. Yeah. Darn right I will. This might take a little getting used to. Anyway, I should concentrate. The others are playing their game right now, too. We need to do our best. Hey, would you look at that? Power's back on.
Protect the energy gem and destroy the enemy forces to escape the colony.
As the announcement played, the ship slowly began to move. So the ship's in some kind of tracks. It'll move automatically. He nodded to himself and began to look around the ship. So this must be how you steer it. We can turn the ship 360 degrees, looks like. Ryuji gave the stick a few experimental pushes, and the ship turned left and then right. Alright, I get that part. And I'm guessing we shoot the enemies with this gun. What was that stuff about an energy gem? I think it's that jewel on the front of the ship. Shido said those jewels are the weak point on the enemies and on us. And then we're set! Let's kick some ass! Ryuji took the gun, and I took the stick. Yeah, I bet she did. What? Nothing? The ship moved through the colony as we got ready to fight. In the cockpit was a digital display of the entire colony, showing what I assumed was our current location and the location of the exit. Wait, what's this? In addition to our location on the exit, there were several other points on the map marked E. Hey, snap out of it! They're here! I looked up and right in front of us was an alien. Again, it's kind of cute. Yeah! It's more like a yeah! But whatever. With a roar, Ryuji fired, and one of his shots hit the jewel on the alien's forehead. The jewel turned bright red, and the alien sunk down into the floor. Yes! One down. Whoa! Suddenly the ship shook. We were under attack. Damn it! They're coming from behind. I leaned on the stick and spun the ship around. I thought you could sneak up on us, huh? Well, now it's our... What? Oh my gosh! But it wasn't an alien. It was Urabe tied to a cross. Well, if that's not fucking weird. Urabe! Hey, Urabe, can you hear me? His hands and feet were tied, and his head hung limply between his shoulders. He's unconscious. Whoa! Is he attacking us? Another shot fired from the cross barely missed the bow of our ship. Damn it! What the hell are we supposed to do? If we shoot, we'll hit Urabe. As the next shot flew past us, I thought I saw a flash of blue behind the cross. Wait, is there something that looks like a jewel? Of course! There's an alien hiding behind the cross! Shoot the blue light behind the cross! Blue light, got it! Ryuji lined up his shot, squinted, and pulled the trigger. Almost as if it could see its death coming, the alien fired off a last desperate volley. What? But he hadn't aimed at the ship. He'd aimed at me! Spacey, watch out! Ryuji dropped the gun and threw his arm out desperately in front of my face. Gah! Did he get hit again? Ryuji! There was a crack, and his arm flew backward. Don't be so reckless! Hey, come on. Is protecting a lady I got a thing for really being reckless? Oh! So you admit you love me in the middle of this? I could see sweat beading on his forehead, but he still gave me a grin. The point is, I'm fine. But what about Urabe? After Ryuji shot the alien, the cross Urabe had been tied to had sunk into the floor. Damn it! If they keep using him as a shield, we're gonna have a hard time hitting those bastards.
Oink! So what do you think? Pretty fun, huh?
He sounded ecstatic, like a kid showing off a new toy. This is pretty low even for you. What the hell's going on here?
Oink oink! All part of the game, buddy! Kimimaru Urabe's appearance here is connected to the other game.
Connected? How so? Hogstein explained that whenever the others made a mistake in their game, the cross with Urabe on it would show up in ours.
They don't know this, of course, but if you guys happen to shoot the cross, I'll have to tell them. And once they find out it's their fault, well...
Oink, oink, oink. You son of a bitch! That meant their mistakes would affect us, and if we accidentally shot Urabe, then they'd definitely freak out when they learned what was going on. There was no doubt Hogstein had engineered the whole thing just to get to us. I mean, that's fucking brilliant on his part if you think about it. That's why he was like, I'm gonna hold off till tomorrow. And you're like, the fuck, bro? Shit, man. This game is fucking great. Like...
Oh, right. Almost forgot. I sped up the bullets to their max speed. If they hit you on the wrong spot, you could die!
Oink. Then he hung up. We can't afford to make any mistakes. Hey, calm down. You're getting too tense. He laid his hand on my head. Pig only told us that because he wants to rile us up. He's worried we might beat this thing. By now it's pretty easy to tell what he's thinking. I nodded and took a deep breath. I don't want to die here. We let the ship carry us forward, worrying every moment that Urabe's cross might suddenly appear. Fork? Which way should we go? Oh, hold on. Let me check the map. One path led to the exit and the other one led to the E points. Shido said that these choices were really important. We don't want to make a rash decision here. You know what's funny? Because I saw the E thing and I'm like, E would be exit, right? But exit, E. Ah! So no. The real exit? Do we want to head straight for the exit or see what the E is? Because that's the choices. I want to know what the E is, and I'm thinking to myself as I'm clicking through, like, E probably stands for exit, right? Obviously not, but I want to know what the E is. Maybe it's the real exit. I'm as curious as the next guy. But don't you think we should be making a beeline for the exit? I thought about that, but it seems so obvious. What if it's a trap? A trap, huh? Yeah, I guess you got a point. Okay, let's go check out that E. I nodded and turned our ship toward that branch of the fork. We hadn't gone far before 3 aliens appeared and began to fire. Damn, where'd they all come from? Or E stands for enemies. Just calm down. We can focus on them one at a time. But each time we took down one, another would appear to take its place. This is nuts. Are you sure we're going the right way? Up ahead and between us was where the E was. Could see a lot of aliens. There's another fork coming up. I glanced down at the map. A little further away on a different path was another E. Do we want to keep going or try for this other E? We can't take much more of this punishment. Let's break off and head for the other E. Agreed. I'm not super into fighting more of these guys right now. I pushed the stick toward our new destination. E. Even more enemies. Egregiously extra amounts of enemies. After a few minutes of traveling, we saw a large holographic E hovering in the air. I guess that's it. I don't see anything else around, so I hope so. Our ship moved forward through the E. As it did, the gun made a strange electronic noise. What was that? Oh, great! The gun's energy tank is full again. Of course! The E was for energy! And now we got enough to make a play for the exit. But our happiness didn't last long. Urabe and his cross appeared in front of us. Look! Yeah, I see him. Let me handle this. He carefully took aim, then squeezed the trigger. Whoa! You got him with one shot! Looks like I'm getting the hang of this. Let's get to that exit. He's like, yeah, I target practice for fun. Urabe's cross didn't show up again, and we managed to safely reach the exit. I'm so excited! This is the first time we've ever got this far! In this one. This is it! It was already open. On the other side was what looked like the vast blackness of space. That's scary. Is this Space Mountain? Alright. If we can get through here, we're in the clear. Then out of nowhere, a massive alien appeared. That sounds scary. Oh, he's like rainbowy! Oh, he needs a hug. What the hell is that? It's way bigger than any of the others we fought, and it's got 4 things on it. Look! Urabe! He had been tied to the stomach of a massive alien with thick metal chains. How the fuck did they do that fast? First a cross, now an alien? Guy just can't catch a break. The boss alien has 4 jewels, and each one is near one of the chains holding Urabe. Damn. Well, he's not giving us much of a choice. He aimed at the top right jewel and fired. The jewel turned red, and the chain holding Urabe's right arm popped off. Ah! His arm hung limp, moving as the alien did. It looked like he was still unconscious. The jewels are connected to his chains! And so if we keep hitting them, he'll just fall off that thing? The alien was pretty high up. If Urabe fell, there was a good chance it would kill him. What should we do? Then suddenly the boss alien stopped. Here he comes! It sped toward us much faster than I would have guessed something that big could move. As he passed overhead, he fired, his shot slamming into our ship. The whole ship shook. He's not screwing around, is he? Guess we can't just sit on our hands for this one then. Okay, well let's shoot at the left foot so he won't just go flying off. No problem. His shot smacked into the bottom left jewel and the chain fell away, leaving Urabe's left leg swinging through the air. That's what I was thinking when he shot when he's like really close to his chains. I'm like, the chains are they're gonna free him. And I'm like, shoot his legs first, because like otherwise then the arm's like dangling in the way. And you're like, I shot his hand off instead of, because it swings in the way of your... All right, his left arm and right leg are still on there, so he's not going to fall. We still got 2 chains. What's next? Other foot. We have to figure out a way to beat the boss and save Urabe. As I was talking, it stopped, turned, then charged. Just like before, it flew over our ship, raining down attacks from above. He's gonna hit it! Spacey turn! Right! I slammed the stick to the side. One of the boss's bullets shot past, barely missing our jewel. If I hadn't turned the ship when I did, we would have been toast. That was close. If it hits our jewel, we're done. How can we save Urabe and defeat the boss? If we could just catch Urabe before he hit the floor... Wait, catch? I think I might be onto something. Alright, let's run over the facts. Whenever the boss stops, we have to watch out because that means he's about to charge. When he flies over us, it fires a whole bunch of bullets. That means the best time to attack it is probably right before it charges us, when it stops. There are 2 jewels left, but if we shoot them out, Urabe will fall. If all of the chains are shot off and Urabe is released, we have to keep him from hitting the ground. How can we keep him from falling to his death? It's when he flies over us. I mean, that one I might have figured out. Because you shoot it as he flies over you and then he falls into your thing, right? Timing. Flies over, of course! I mean, I had the guide. Now it was like when she said something about flying over, I was like, oh, that makes sense. I see where we're going with this. What is it? We need to shoot the jewels out right as the boss flies over us. That way we can catch Urabe when he falls. It should work, in theory. I gotta admit, I don't like our odds here, but we don't have a choice. Man, you sure aren't gonna make it easy for me, are ya? He grinned. Guess that means I'll just have to step up my game. I'm gonna need you to back me up. Ready? Ryuji hefted the gun and took aim. Alright, alright. Here goes. The bullet hit the jewel next to Urabe's right leg. With a clang, the chain detached, and he was left hanging by only his left arm. And now for the hard part. Point this ship toward the boss. Right. I nodded and concentrated on adjusting our heading to the alien's movements. Before long, it stopped moving. This is it. I think he's about to charge. Ryuji shoved the gun into my hands. Wait, what? You want me to shoot? Somebody's gonna have to catch Urabe when he falls. That's me. And that means you gotta shoot. He wrapped my fingers around the gun's grip and gave me a calm smile. Right, I'll do it. Almost like it had been waiting for me, the boss began to charge. You can do it. I know you can. Right, I can do this. Just gotta... calm down. The boss lifted its own gun and aimed it at us. Ready? And... fire! Oh jeez, I hope this works. I grabbed the gun with both hands and pulled the trigger. I got it! The last jewel turned red and the chain holding Urabe's left arm released. For a moment, he seemed to hang in midair. Urabe! Ryuji jumped. He got him! Urabe dropped into Ryuji's outstretched arms, knocking him down in the ship's seat. Ugh. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Just a scratch. And now Urabe's safe. Thank goodness. I slumped back in my chair as the adrenaline left and exhaustion hit me full in the face. Anyway, that was a damn good shot. Not exactly ideal conditions, but you got it on the first try. You're quite a woman. The music is like, da-da-da-da! Thanks. Colony completed. With nothing else to stand in our way, we flew out the exit, buoyed by our success. Here's something interesting. Huh. The spaceship soared silently through space. It was only made for 2 people, so Urabe's unconscious body made it a bit crowded, but we managed. Wow! I let out a sigh. Even though I knew we were just moving down a track, it really seemed like we were flying through space. The stars seemed to brighten and dim along with the ship as we moved. I looked over at Ryuji. His eyes were shining as bright as the stars, and he was practically bouncing up and down in his seat. Whoa! This is amazing! His excitement is kind of infectious. I feel like I could just reach out and grab one of them. Look at him. Huh. I know, it's so cool. I really feel like I'm flying in space. Yeah, isn't it fun? I mean, that's the point of a theme park, right? To have fun? Totally. This stuff is fun no matter how old you are. Man, you really throw me for a loop sometimes. Huh? I've just never met a lady like you. Guarantee you all my customers would just tell me I'm acting like a kid. So what if it's a little embarrassing? I'm just stoked I get to enjoy this place with somebody else. Again, what kind of a weirdo doesn't like... I mean, look, it's fine if you don't like theme parks, but being like, oh, they're just for little kids. Oh my god, no, they're not. So we beat the boss and saved Urabe. Does that mean we're done? I hope so. Then suddenly, 2 aliens appeared in front of us. Damn. Well, so much for it being easy. Whoa! What was that? Are they behind? They're on the sides, too! 2 more had appeared behind us, as well as 1 on either side. We were completely surrounded. Alright, I'm just gonna jam this stick to the side. We're gonna spin like a fucking teacup, and you just keep shooting, motherfucker. And this is it. What should we do? Push the stick to the side, hard, as far as it goes. What did I fucking just say? Fucking Mitarashi and I are on the same motherfucking page. Yeah, we're gonna teacup this shit. Okay. I leaned into it with all my weight. Suck on this! As we spun, Ryuji fired off shot after shot. Bullets filled the air around us, some of them slamming into the aliens and stopping them in their tracks. Then one by one they started to fall, the hail of bullets smashing into their jewels. Phrasing. Wow, that was amazing. Even when we're up against the wall, he never loses his cool. 5 of the aliens sunk down to the floor, but before Ryuji could shoot the final one, the gun clicked empty. Shit. Guess I gotta time that better. Did we? Yeah, we're out of bullets. The final alien hefted his gun and moved towards us. There's no way he'll miss at that range. I threw myself over Urabe. We only just saved him. There's no way I'm letting them kill him now if I can help it. Ryuji looked at me and grinned, then squeezed one of my shoulders. Don't worry, I got this. He leapt up to the top of our ship. Hope I don't break it. This one's my favorite. As I watched, he began to remove his belt. Is this really the best time to be taking your clothes off? Whoa, hey, it's not like that. Just gonna use my belt buckle here. He carefully took aim at the alien. He's gonna whip the motherfucker like he's Indiana Jones. I fucking love Mitarashi. He's so fucking entertaining. Like, it's just a ride after a ride with him. Oh, shit. Hold on. Unplugged my fucking computer by accident. Shit, I don't know how long it's been unplugged. Whoops. And nail that bastard's jewel. And then the choice of words. Oh, God. He snapped out his belt like a whip, and the hard metal buckle smashed into the alien's jewel. My God. Yay! The last alien sunk down into the floor with an explosive noise. Damn. Guess we're lucky he came close, huh? Ryuji? With his belt off, his pants had begun to slip. Oh, my bad. I only got a quick glimpse, but it looked like he was wearing something cute. Is something unexpected. Is he wearing, like, lady panties, or are you talking about, like, a man thong? Like, I don't even want to, you know what, I don't want to know. Hey, why are you so red? You saw something, didn't you? No, nothing. Oh, look, the exit! As red as my face was, Ryuji's was even redder, and I got the feeling we were both happy for something to distract us from That. That's fucking hilarious. We slid through the exit with Urabe safe and Moonlight OX finally finished. Whoa, the sun set already. The sun set when we got here! Oh no, that's true. This was the next day. Okay, alright, this time it was me, I forgot. Okay. Urabe was still unconscious, so we'd had to carry him out of the attraction.
Amazing! You actually managed to save Kimimaro Urabe!
What you peeping out, bird? Hogstein!
So you got one back. Big deal! I still got lots of hostages!
Oink oink. His voice echoed across the darkened park. Bastard! Why don't you get off your fat ass and come face me like a man? I'd expected a comeback, but Hogstein appeared to be thinking about something.
If you're so determined, why don't you come and see me yourselves?
What?
Think of it as a reward for beating the game with just 2 participants. You've won an all-expenses-paid trip to beautiful Castle Hogstein.
Uh-oh. This seems awfully suspicious, but it's the best chance we have right now to save my uncle and the other hostages. Let's take him up on his offer. This is our chance to save the hostages. His breath tickled my ear as he whispered. But what if it's a trap? Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? Think we're ready to handle anything he throws at us? As long as Ryuji and I are together, we can beat any trap. Then let's go. Those hostages are waiting for us. He grinned. Hey, Hogstein! We're on our way, pal. Hope you're ready for a party.
I can't wait to see you!
With a click, he hung up. That was interesting. We need to figure out what we're going to do with Urabe. It was pretty apparent that Urabe had been knocked out with some sort of chemical, so there was no way to know when he might wake up. Let's head over to the plaza. If the others are done with their game, maybe they're waiting for us. Good idea. Ladies first. We headed off towards the plaza, Urabe draped over Ryuji's shoulders. It's carrying him just like a fucking sack of flour. When we reached the plaza, we found the rest of our team waiting there, just as we'd expected. There you are. Kept us waiting quite a while. Hey, we had to carry this guy's unconscious ass. Can't help it if he's fat. He's not. Even though they joked and needled each other, I could tell Ryuji and Shido were both happy to see the other was all right. You're all okay. Yeah, the last one was pretty hard, but I think we're really getting the hang of this thing. Easy for you to say now. You look like you were about to cry right up until we beat it. Whatever. I was just practicing. I need to be able to cry on command. It totally triggers a girl's maternal instincts. Well, I'm glad you guys are okay. And we're glad you two seem to have come through unscathed. I must say I'm impressed. You beat that game by yourselves, and you rescued Urabe. I couldn't have done it without Ryuji. I glanced over at him, and he looked away, blushing. Huh? Who's Ryuji? Oh, geez, maybe I shouldn't have said that. I should have called him Ryusei or something. Oh, man. Suddenly, everyone seemed to be looking at us. We didn't really do anything. Why are they all looking at me like that? Of course, I see what's going on. Without the rest of us to smother it, the flower of love has taken root. He nodded in some approximation of sage understanding, but Wakasa still looked confused. Ryusei? Oh, so Ryuji is your real name, Mitarashi? Yeah, it is. You got a problem with that? He tried to look threatening, but the redness on his cheeks made it more adorable than ominous. No, I don't. Just, so you two... Huh. Did you... You know... Look at how... I love his fucking bitch face! He is like, oh, yeah, did you two, like, you know... Like it's any of your business, bitch! He gets all defensive like, I wanted her. Well, you know what? I'm the only fucking woman here, and that's just stupid. This is not like the end of the world scenario. We're just here for 7 days, God. Anyway. No, I don't. Just... So you two, huh? Did you... You know... I realize I read that kind of all wrong the first time and the second. What are you suggesting? Nothing at all. The attractive, talented, available pop star is suggesting nothing. What a fucking little bitch! He shoved his hands into his pockets and pouted. Oh my god, drama. The fucking drama in this bitch. Is he jealous? Call me whatever the hell you want, damn it. I've had enough of this. Just look after Urabe, alright? We handed him over to Shido and Shirabe. Still unconscious, huh? His breathing seems steady, though. Probably knocked him out with some manner of drug or other. But I don't think he's in any real danger. Thank goodness. Alright, listen up. We're heading to the castle, right? We know. Huh? How do you know that? The pig was kind enough to let us know. That's why we waited here for you. I would have loved a chance to go see Hogstein with you. He looked honestly disappointed. Sorry, sweetie, next time. Not next time. The time after next time, maybe? I don't know, I'm not sure. We'll save the hostages, I promise. And I'll be sure to give him a good punch in the face just for you. He leaned over and whispered something in Shido's ear, then glanced back at me. What are they talking about? Shido nodded, then put his hand on Ryuji's shoulder. Try not to die. Ryuji grinned. Of course not. When I say I'm coming back, I'm coming back. Can't leave a lady to cry over me. His words made my heart pound, but something felt off. What does he mean by coming back? Before I could put it together myself, Shido grabbed one of my arms. Huh? What? You're going back to the hotel with us. What? Sorry, but I can't take you into something that's pretty much guaranteed to be a trap. His eyes were so kind and almost sad. So that's what he was whispering to Shido. I pursed my lips. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to save this right now because here's the thing, right? So my guide says, says to restrain yourself, and it says you acquire the missing CG. So I'm wondering if you restrain yourself, you get a CG, but if you fight back, you don't. So I want to get the CG. So I want to restrain myself. But then I also want to go back and be like, what's wrong with you? Well, you know, maybe we should do the what's wrong with you and then go back and restrain ourselves. So we'll follow the guide, so we'll do it first. Anyway. I mean, yeah, I know I might get in his way, and I understand what he's thinking, but we beat Moonlight OX together. We saved Urabe together. He could have at least asked me instead of just telling me. We'll come back and do the restrain ourselves, but I want to get mad. I just want to do it. Like, what's wrong with you? Whoa, sorry. That wasn't gonna cut it. What makes you think I'm just gonna be like, okay, fine, and let you run off by yourself? And what makes it okay for you to make decisions for me? I don't remember you asking my opinion on any of this. I'm not gonna just sit here and twiddle my thumbs. If you're gonna go save the hostages, I'm going too. Man, you'd think by now I would have learned not to set you off. He grinned and held up his hands in surrender. Alright, you win. Let's go together. My hand clasped in Ryuji's, we looked up at the castle that towered above us in the night sky. Scared? No way! Well, okay, a little. But I know that I'm fine as long as you're with me. Damn right. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you, no matter what it takes. He gave me a smile and squeezed my hand, and I felt all my anxiety melt away. Together, we headed into the castle. To Hogstein. Okay, so now we're gonna go and we're gonna load. Because I'm pretty sure that's the same thing, and I'm gonna load this one. Okay, so now we're gonna restrain ourselves. Okay. The way we're okay. Okay, could have lastly restrain ourselves. Okay, let's see. Because we're still gonna go in, but we might get a CG. That's what it says, so I'm just wondering. He's just worried about me. I can't always get what I want. I know that. I did my best to keep myself in check. He's probably right. I should just stay. After all, Shido must agree with him or he wouldn't be helping. But it's not fair. I want to go face Hogstein with Ryuji. There's got to be something I can do to help. Are you crying? Huh? I gotten so worked up I hadn't even realized I was crying. I just felt so angry and helpless. Hey. I couldn't stop though. The tears just kept coming. Shido's grip on my arm began to loosen, and I took that chance to break free and run to Ryuji. She's crying, I don't know what to do. Best way to, like, You know, that'd be like, I'm sorry, it's just my period. Ah! She's like, I just started to cry. And if that didn't work, I was going to throw the period thing out there. Just to say, like, that's the best way to get the best of a man. What the fuck? It's so funny. Shino's like, I don't know what the fuck to do here, dude. I threw myself against his chest and wrapped my arms tight around him. I want to face Hogstein with you. I don't want to just sit on the sidelines and let you protect me again. I want to stand beside you. I didn't know what else to say. Spacey, But before I could get the words out and say how I felt about him, Ryuji's voice cut me off. Such an idiot. And doing all this, posing about how I'd never make a lady cry, and here I am making a lady cry. And a lady I really care about, no less. You... what? And for everyone else is like, and Shido's like, I really don't know how to... See? Okay. This is why... okay, this guide is good. I trust this guide. When it tells me... okay, so now that we've tested that, I trust this guide when it tells me to restrain myself. And it tells you specifically for a CG. Woo! It was all so sudden. Ryuji. I told him I wanted to face Hogstein together, and then he'd embraced me. And kissed me in front of everyone! And Shido was like she cried, and I didn't know how to deal. And now that, and I don't, guys. And Toa's over there pouting.
Should have been me.
Being a little bitch. Miyoshi's got his back turned and his hands over his eyes like, I can't look at this. And Shirabe's like, I don't know. I'm just gonna... oh, Urabe! Are you still unconscious? We're making everyone awkward. If this wasn't the awkward first kiss situation, it's awkward because everyone's watching us. I'm sorry I made you cry. I was scared that something might happen to you. But now I think I was just letting my heart get the better of my head. We'll go together. Even if it's a trap, I'll keep you safe. Okay. We are still here. Shido's remark brought me back to my reality. Right back to reality. Whoa! Oh man, that was like watching a live soap opera. Yeah, like he's not jealous. Oh, the passion of youth. I've never seen anything like that before. Well, outside of a game. It's totally meta because we're inside a game. Hey, we're not putting on a show, you creeps. We kind of were. Oh, well then, Mitarashi. What are your plans now? Sorry, bro, but I changed my mind. She's coming with me. My hand clasped in Ryuji's, we looked up at the castle that towered above us in the night sky. Scared? No way. Well, okay, a little. But I know that I'm fine as long as you're with me. Okay, perfect. This is... damn right. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you, no matter what it takes. He gave me a smile and squeezed my hand, and I felt all my anxiety melt away. Together, we headed into the castle, to Hogstein. This was way better than getting mad at him.
Oink! Welcome to the castle of the evil count!
He was sitting in the throne at the end of the hall, just like he had been on the first day. At the foot of the stairs was a huge cage covered with a large blue sheet of cloth. My uncle's in there.
You guys really move me, you know? You don't care about who I was or what the game was. You just did whatever you wanted. That's what I call entertainment.
Is he congratulating us? So what if he is? Pressing the devil's not something to be proud of. I mean, I don't know about that. It could be. It really just depends on how you feel. We made our way carefully down the hall toward the stairs. Like, what if I'm evil? I want to press the devil, right? I'm just like...
well, you've rescued Kimimaru Urabe.
Well, you've rescued Kimimaru Urabe. There we go.
Which is what you ditched my games to do. What did you want to talk to me about?
Hey. He leaned close to whisper in my ear. Oh, he was into me. I'm gonna punch him real hard. What? You mean, just like that? Yeah, when I do it, I want you to go save the hostages. I felt Ryuji press something against my back. I reached a hand around to feel it and realized it was a gun. Is this real? Subaru gave it to me earlier. It's got some kick to it, so make sure you hold it with both hands. It felt heavy. I can use this to rescue the hostages. Just don't shoot Jazz Hands. He didn't do anything. I nodded. He gave me one last reassuring tap on the shoulder and stepped forward. I wanted to ask you something in person. As he talked, he moved up the stairs. Hogstein watched him, clearly curious. Before long, Ryuji had reached the top of the stairs. Why are you... so goddamn annoying! His fist slammed into Hogstein's face. I'm gonna punch him. I just love it. Hey, I'm gonna punch him. Oh, this is great. Now's my chance! The moment Ryuji struck, I ran toward the cage. I pulled aside the cloth, and inside were my uncle and the rest of the hostages. Spacey, you came to rescue us? Yep, I'll have you out of here in a jiffy! You're so reckless, but thank you. I don't think that's the voice I gave him before, but it is what it is. That was the first time I'd heard my uncle's voice in a long time. I wanted to tell him everything, but there wasn't time. I looked for the lock. There it is. Everybody stand back! My hand shook a little as I raised the gun, but I took a deep breath and steadied them. The clap of the gunfire filled the hall, and the shattered lock fell to the ground. The door creaked open. What the hell? His voice echoed across the room. Ryuji? No! I need to get the hostages out first! Alright, everybody, get out! Run! You too, Uncle Keiji! Is there anything I can do to help? I can't just run off and leave you behind. Thanks, but I'll be fine. I've got Ryuji with me. Ryuji? Is he the young man you told me about the other day? Yeah, he's... Well, I know I can trust him. I see. I'm glad to hear you've met someone special. He smiled warmly. This is the time for this conversation. All right, I'll let you two take care of the rest. I'll make sure the hostages get out safely. After all, I know this park better than anyone. Thanks! I waved goodbye to my uncle, then ran off toward Ryuji. We still have a whole other chapter. Look. Huh? On the floor next to Ryuji was Hogstein's head. And inside of Hogstein's costume was... a piglet? What the heck? Does that mean there was never a real Hogstein? No, that can't be right. Hey, are you okay? Uncle Keiji? I turned around and saw my uncle standing in the middle of the stairs leading out with the hostages around him. But he was pounding on what appeared to be thin air. What's that?
Oink oink! It's tempered glass! You can't break it, even with the gun!
Damn! He saw right through us. Where the hell are you hiding, Hogstein? But if he knew what we were going to do, why did he let us free the hostages?
Oink oink oink! You look confused! Are you wondering why I let my hostages go?
What do you mean?
Let me tell you. You see, the reason I let those hostages go...
Oh man, I got a bad feeling about this.
...is I'm about to get some new ones.
What? A cage shot down from the ceiling, slamming into the floor around us. We were trapped. Damn it! We got careless. Huh. I feel... sleepy. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna stop this part here. We'll finish chapter 6 and get into chapter 7 and then maybe get our ending. Or at least start it in the next part. I hope we can get through the whole thing because I don't want to do it where we're like, okay, well, like the part after that is 5 minutes. Because we know our bad ending's not going to be that long. You know what I mean? So that part's going to be short. It's going to be like a 10 to 15 minute part. And I don't want it to be too 15 minutes. You know what anyway. So I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up. And subscribe to see more.